Great. And so I'm sure you're aware of this, but we seem to still be in PowerPoint. There we go. Cool. Excellent. Oh, we're back to PowerPoint.
Okay.
So if you're suddenly seeing us on Facebook Live, we have a performance at 8:10 tonight. This is just a setup, so join us at 8:10 for Seduction. Okay, I'll be back in just 1 second. I just want to check something. Okay, great. So let me just check this thing. To check my sound is good. Okay, good. So how's my sound? Good. Test, test.
Sounds good.
Test, test.
Sounds good.
Test, test.
And it's good.
Okay, great. Thanks. All right, good. So I think we're all set. And you put the start time on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, in the you know chat section or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, great. So I will check in at 7:10.
Okie doke.
Thanks a lot, Joe. If you're catching us on Facebook Live, we will be live at 8:10. Show starts at 8:10, so come back at 8:10 to watch Seduction, Theater Rhinoceros. Yay! Hey, Joe. I'm on.
Hey there.
Hey, so I just wanted to check in and start the recording.
All right. And there we go.
Great. Okay, I see that's happened. I just want to check in one more time on the sound. Test, test.
Sounds good.
All right. Test, test.
I can hear you.
Okay, test, test.
Say that again.
Test, test.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Good to know. All right. And if you're seeing us, we will be back at 8:10 for the start of the show. Thanks for joining us. This is Seduction, Theater Rhinoceros. Okay, Joe, I'll see you a little bit after 8.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Hey, so I just wanted to check my sound one more time.
All right, you're sounding good.
Okay, let's see. Okay, test, test.
Good
Yeah. Test, test.
and good
Okay, good. Test, test.
and good.
Okay, great. Thank you. The lighting's good?
Lighting's perfect.
Okay, lovely. Okay, let me just check this. That's good. Great. So thank you everybody for joining us. We'll begin shortly with seduction. Yay! Blow, wind, and crack your cheeks. Rage, blow, you cataracts and hurricanes. Spout, till you have drenched our steeples. Drown the cocks, and... Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What? Okay. Yeah. What have you got? Oh, yeah, the age. The age. Yeah, I know. The age. Huh. The age. I know. I know. I'm not 82. That's the problem. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. A hunch? You think like a hunch? Yeah, okay, I can try that. What about a cane? Do you think a cane? Oh, you think that'd make it too comic? Yeah. How about a mustache? You know, I can't quite grow a thick one, but like a big... Oh, you think that I'd be like Groucho Marx, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll work on it. You know, the other thing I'm having a problem with is Cordelia. Like, you know, what I feel at the end for her, because, well, I don't know. I've never screwed anybody over that bad. So it's, okay, well, look at that and let me know what you think, okay? Yeah, but I will work on this. You know, the hunch. I can definitely do the hunch, and that's great. You know, it's so great working with you. It's like I've seen all of your stuff on Broadway, off. This is such a treat, and thank you. It's a big help to me. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Okay, good night. Good night. So every night after rehearsal, I would walk the stage manager, Val, home. Yeah, she was my friend. And Val was great. She's like the nicest person, and she's like super smart and clever and funny. Great to be around, and adorable, completely adorable. You know, I'm gay, so that doesn't mean anything to me, but you know, she's my bud. So I really like hanging with Val, and you know, it's New Haven, you know, we're going to Yale, so it's dangerous at night. So, you know, I walk her home. Y'all set? Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, God, I always forget how cold it is. It's freezing. Hey, I'm from California. It's cold. How you doing? Yeah, right. I'm brilliant, aren't I? As King Lear, right? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. For me, it's all about the age. It's the age thing. I'm just like, it's like, he's 82 years old. You know, I'm 27. What, you know, it's like... It's impossible to play. Well, I know, but I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like everything I suggest. I mean, I love him. He's great. He is the best director I've ever worked with, and I really want to make a good impression, you know, for obvious reasons. But I just feel like every suggestion I make, he like, you know, the cane, the mustache. It's just like, oh yeah, I know. It's just, I just feel like I'm too young. I'm too young. I'm too young. It's like a student production. Somebody's got to play the role, but I'm too young. Oh, the lines are fine. I'm fine. But what? Oh, really? Oh, I'm off on that? Oh, blow winds? Oh, I didn't know it was plural. Okay, yeah, no, I'll remember that. Yeah. No, I do pretty well, don't I? Yeah. Oh, come on. That's not that. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, no, I make up words. No, I do. I make up. Hey, listen, I'm trying to keep the flow of it. Hey, listen, Shakespeare made up stuff. You know, I'm just like, it's like improvements on Shakespeare, right? You know, there are all those different quartos and folios and all those things. You know, I'm just like mixing and matching it. Hey, it'll be fine. No, it'll be good. I mean, it's like, hey, I want to keep it improvisatory. All right. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, God, I'm freezing. Hey, listen. How about this? How about we go to Starbucks and we get like hot chocolate with whipped cream, and you run my lines with me for the first act. You know, I think if I can just get that first act down, I can relax into it, and then I'll discover, you know, the screwing over of Cordelia, and I can discover the age and all that stuff. I just really want to get on top of those lines. Okay, Val? Yeah? Okay, great. Oh, great. No, we'll get like, we'll do like whipped cream mustaches, you know, like, Val, that's great, a whipped cream mustache. That'll make me old. I'll look totally ancient with a whipped cream mustache. Like Hal Holbrook. Yeah, that's what I'll look like. Hey, it's me, the author. How you doing? Yeah. So this is a story. I've come up with this story to make a point. Yeah. The story is about Alex and Val. Now, Alex and Val are both students at the Yale School of Drama. Okay? Alex is an actor, and Val is a stage manager. Okay? So here's what you have to understand about the Yale School of Drama. It's amazing because, you know, there are a lot of graduate programs in the United States, like MFA programs, Master of Fine Arts programs. And they're like, you know, there's like an MFA for the actor, the director, the playwright. But Yale has everything. It is like an acropolis of thinking, of creativity for theater. It is like a Sylvan Glade in Arcadia. Everything is trained there. You have actors and directors and playwrights, designers. You have costume designers, set designers, lighting designers, sound designers. You have stage managers like Val. You have dramaturgs, producer. So the important positions to know for this, of course, are the actor. You know about the actors studying acting. And then there are the stage managers. Now, a stage manager is like, well, it's like an assistant to the director. So it's not an assistant director. That's another position. It's an assistant to the director. A stage manager is in charge of all the administrative stuff of a show. So the stage manager, like Val, she follows in the book. She takes down line notes. If the actors ask for a line, they go line. She gives them the line. She writes down the blocking notes, all the movements to remind the actors if they get off. She writes down the set moves, the lighting cues, the sound cues, all that stuff. And then when the show goes into production, she sits in the booth and makes it all happen. So when you're applauding at the end, you're applauding not just for the actors and the writer and the director, you're also applauding for the stage manager. Because she's made all those great visuals happen. You know, all those great things that you love so much on stage, she's making those happen, and that's Val. There's another position called the dramaturg. Now, the dramaturg is very, very interesting because the dramaturg is like an in-house critic. It's a very smart person, book learning, all set. They help with rehearsal, you know, giving background to things and sort of elucidating the history behind a text. But they're also like the in-house critic. They sit there and they try and see the show as an audience is going to see it and give advice to the director and the playwright, right? And so it's like an outsider who's inside, give sort of a global view, an outside view. That's the dramaturg. And all of these positions are taught at Yale. It's an amazing place because everybody is learning all these incredible things. And there are all these professionals there, all these great people coming from New York, from Broadway to teach. It's amazing. Now, there's one other character I need to introduce you to, and that's Chris. Now, Chris is another actor in the program. So Alex and Chris are both actors. Val, the stage manager. Now, Chris, you always know Chris because Chris, whenever you see him, is eating a banana. Yeah, actors love bananas because they're full of potassium. I don't know what that does, but, you know, actors love it. There's some potassium. So an actor will highly recommend a banana. So anytime you see a banana, it's Chris. Hey, Alex. How you doing, man? How's it going? Yeah? Huh. So you walk Val home every night, huh? Yeah. What's that like? Yeah. I mean, are you getting any action? Hey, yeah, I know you're gay. I do know that. Yeah. Because he, hit on me 3 times in the first week. No, you totally did. Come on. Oh, get out of here. Oh, please. Hey, listen, gay guys always hit on me. I've got this gay thing. Gay comes off of me. They don't think I'm gay. They think I'm like a straight guy who likes gay guys. Yeah. Oh, please. You've been hitting on me. You're hitting on me right now. I know that about you. Yeah. Oh, jeez. This show. I mean, no, you're great. You're doing great. But you can do anything. That's their whole attitude about you. You can do anything. Give it to Alex. He can do it. Yeah. Me? Nah. Edmund. Edmund's easy for me. The character Edmund, he's like a used car salesman. That's me. I can do that in my sleep. This place, it just doesn't challenge me. I feel like the big challenge was getting in, doing all those auditions and callbacks. But now I'm here. I just want to get out. I mean, I like the connections. I like working with these Broadway people, but I just want to move on. You're the one. You get all the roles. You're like, Mr. He can do anything. Give it to him. Here's a challenge. Here's a challenge. And you meet them all. Lear. My God, it's like the greatest role of all time. Okay, so I got an actor challenge for you. How about this? I'll make you a bet. I'll bet you $1,000 you can't seduce Val. Yeah. No, it's perfect. No, of course, that's the challenge, right? Hey, you're such a great actor. Here's your actor challenge. That's the challenge because not only do you have to convince her that you're really interested in her, you have to convince her, that you're not just on the make. Yeah, you're also going to have to convince her that, you're not gay or you're not gay for her, Oh, this is great. Hey, $1,000? Come on, this is great. Hey, come on. Yeah, you've proven you can play any role. Play this role, seduce Val. Yeah, now that'd be cool, huh? $1,000? You up for it? Huh? What? It's a great idea. Look, Chris, come on, Val's my friend. I mean, I could never do that. No, I'm not interested. Sorry. So, I actually ended up getting a job at Yale. Yeah, I did. A number of years ago, I actually got a job there. And it was weird because I didn't apply for a job there. What I applied to do was go to the graduate playwriting program. So I've been in San Francisco for a long time, for about 10 years, and I've been writing plays, and they've been really successful. I've been doing really well. But I kept thinking, I don't really know how to write a play because I never studied it. I never studied playwriting. So I thought, if I'm going to take the next step, I'm making a living, that's good. But if I'm going to take the next step and like be a big time playwright, I need to learn how to really write a play. So what am I going to do? I'll apply to the best playwriting program anywhere, and that's at the Yale School of Drama. So I applied, and the head of the program called me up, and he was like really nice. He said, I'm not going to let you come here. This place is going to be all wrong for you. It's going to be all wrong. Listen, you're too far along in your career. These are students who are, they've done a little stuff, they've done some things, they've got a BA, and, this is a start for them. But for you, it's just going to be frustrating. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If you want to come here and teach, you can do that. And you can teach things that, you know about. You can teach about writing for queer theater. You can teach, audience participation stuff, right? And then while you're here, you can take any class you want to take. Just ask the professors. You can take a class with John Guare or Lynn Nottage. You can, and I'll read your stuff. I will read your stuff and help you with it. And you can get that education, but you won't be a student, and you'll be teaching. How's that sound? I thought that's great, right? Because, I'd get Yale on my resume as a teacher. That'd be great. That would look incredible. And I get to do exactly what I wanted to do. Find out the mystery of playwriting, the alchemy, the hocus pocus, what I'd been missing. I just taught myself, but now I find out what it really was all about. So I went. And I'll tell you something, my boss, this guy was great to me, but he stepped on a lot of toes. He did a lot of radical things. First of all, he banished the dramaturgs from the rehearsal hall. He said, we don't need in-house critics. Listen, the director and the playwright know how to fix a play. We don't need somebody else who has no investment in the work saying this is what's wrong, this is what's wrong. Leave it to the directors are getting training, the playwrights are getting training, they know how to fix a play. The actors even will make suggestions. We don't need an in-house critic. This person has no personal investment, out. He threw the dramaturgs out of the classroom. Another thing he always emphasized, and I love this, was professionalism. A playwright writes. He writes, and he is dedicated, and he's reliable. He's absolutely professional. He shows up on time. He does his work. He makes his rewrites. He's a dedicated professional. He always emphasized this, and this was the best part about him. The third thing he did was he had connections. He had tons of connections, and he brought them to the school. So the students were exposed to all these great people from New York, critics and producers and Broadway directors and big-time classy agents from CAA and ICM. They would come to the school and talk to the students and watch their work. And then my boss, this was great, he rented a theater in Manhattan, and every year they put on an evening of short works by the playwrights. And they would invite professionals to come see them as an introduction. He also got these guys' plays published. It was amazing what he gave to them. And here I went to this place to, find out the hocus pocus of playwriting. What was the big mystery, the alchemy? And here I was just being told nothing. Just do it. Just do it. And be professional about it. And that's what I've been doing the whole time. And, I read this in David Mamet and Neil Simon. They're just like, a playwright is like a cobbler. He gets up in the morning and for 8 hours he makes shoes. He just hammers away and makes shoes. That's what he does, and that's what a playwright does. That's his job, his vocation. Well, unfortunately, I got there. It was great, but it didn't last. It didn't last because, my boss, he got into these things. He got into things with some students, and there was one student who wasn't like a team player. She was admitted to the program. She was there for a semester, and then she just went back to England, and she didn't drop out of the program. She just was in England, and he kept calling her and saying, you got to be here. You got to be part of the team. And she would not come back. So he said to the head of the school, to the head of the Yale School of Drama, he said, out. I want her out. He had another student. And this guy plagiarized He stole scenes from a famous play and put them into his student project. And my boss totally caught him. I mean, it was totally obvious what he was doing, and he busted him. He was a plagiarist. And my boss said, out. This guy's got to go too. Out, out, out. Well, the head of the school said no. They've got to stay. And he said his argument was it's a school, they're learning, but the real reason was they were paying a lot of tuition. And if you get in the habit of throwing students out, guess what? You're going to lose money. Well, my boss, he kind of thought that was, well, didn't have a lot of integrity, right? So he left. And when I went back a second year, guess what? There's a new boss. Now, this person, I mean, I thought this was perfect for me. This person's perfect for me. She's like a preeminent lesbian playwright in America, and I'm a gay playwright, so that's perfect. And I'd even communicated her long ago by email, so, you know, I knew her. I kind of knew her. And I thought this is going to be great. This is just like two peas in a pod. We're going to hit it off like that. But she was completely not what I expected. I mean, when she got there, the first thing she said was, no more connections. There's not going to be any more professionals coming here and watching your work. No way. When you graduate, you'll be professionals, and then professionals can watch your work. But they're not going to come here. This is school. No. Then she had this whole system of playwriting. To her, playwriting was like a structure. It was like A, B, C, D. It was like a rule book. And she said, Aristotle's got all the answers. What? Aristotle? He's like this Greek who lived like 50 billion years ago. Aristotle? I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Aristotle's great. Every playwright should read Aristotle as a beginning. But this was like the final text for her. I mean, look, if you want to write Oedipus Rex or Antigone, yeah, read Aristotle. Read Aristotle. But this was like, so she had this whole structure to playwriting. There were all these rules that you had to obey. And then, this is the thing. At the beginning of every year, the students had to go through something. These are graduate students. They had to go through something called the Playwrights Boot Camp. Boot camp? It was like the U.S. Army for playwrights. It was like this 48-hour weekend that all people did was like write plays and direct plays and criticize plays and pull plays apart. It's like nobody slept. It was like a nightmare. She thought that there was a science to playwriting. I was like, this is creativity. You're not like, there's no math or science to creativity. There's no rule book. I mean, there's like inspirations and hard work and, you know, feedback, but there's not this like structure that things have to be about. Listen, creativity, it's like, what are you going to say to Van Gogh? Like, no, that's wrong, Van Gogh. No, go back and fix it. Or Monet, no, it's too blurry. No, I can't, yeah, it says water lilies, but I don't see water lilies. I see like, it's like a mess. But this is ridiculous. Listen, if you're sending somebody to the moon, okay, you got to know where the moon is, right? And you got to shoot at it with a rocket that's going to get somebody there. Otherwise, that somebody, the man in the rocket, is going to die. That's why science can't have mistakes. If you make a mistake in science, you die. Playwriting is like, as a matter of fact, often the mistakes in playwriting are what make you unique. The 8 mistakes in a play might be the things that make that play unique, make that playwright unique. It was amazing. I couldn't believe this. It was just like complete opposite of what I'd started by doing. And it was just like, strange, huh? Well, the actors, as it turns out, were going through much of the same sort of stuff in their acting. They were discovering there were a lot of rules. There was a lot of structure. Attend the lords of France and Burgundy, Gloucester, and, oh, yeah, oh, okay, right? Oh, okay, yeah, the age, I know, I got it, yeah, I'm forgetting the age, yeah. And this is like the first scene, so if I don't establish it, that's like my first line. So if I don't establish it, I'll be like, shh, yeah, I know, I got you, yeah, good. This is great. Okay, no, I'm making progress, I really feel that, okay? Okay, thank you, good night. Have a safe trip back to New York. Val, you all set? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm okay. It's just so frustrating. I mean, I feel like it's undoable. I mean, I just feel like the lights are going to come up. I'm going to come out there. I'm going to go, attend the lords of France and Burgundy, Gloucester. And the audience is going to go like, what is this guy, 27? This is ridiculous. For the next 3 hours, they're going to hate on me because I'm not 82 or not even remotely 82. It's so irritating. I know. Hey, look, no. All the help you've given me with my lines has been great. It's been really great. I'm really frustrated right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is there anything else you like in the show? Yeah? Chris? You like Chris? Really? God. I think it's Edmund is like a game show host. It's just so modern and yet. Really? You think he's funny? I don't think he's funny. You think Chris's Edmund is sexy? Oh, come on. No. Look, Chris has nothing for gay men. Nothing. It's like for gay man attraction, lust. He's like a black hole. He's nowhere. No, Chris is a mess. No. Well, I'm shocked. Yeah. No, Chris is like, yeah. Oh, here we are. Oh, look. Listen. Do you have like an hour or so? I'd really like to go over those lines in Act 3. We could go to Starbucks and have like hot chocolate and. Oh. No, I get it. No, I have all sorts of stuff I have to catch up on too. Yeah, no, I'm behind in everything. Yeah, no, it's cool. Okay. No, it's good. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm fine. Okay. Yeah, good night. Good night, Val. Hey, Chris. Yeah, how's it going? Listen, that proposal, that bet, $1,000, Val, I'll take you up on that. Yeah. Oh, I can do it. Oh yeah, I will. A kiss? You want to see a kiss? Okay. Okay, I'll text you. Okay. We'll be in front of the cafe, right? Near her house. You'll be across the street. That's the proof, okay? A kiss. All right. Yeah. No, I'm down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I want to tell you something. Your Edmund, it sucks. No, it does. No. When I'm not on his lair, I watch you, and it's like horrible. It is so boring. It's like laughable, not in a good way. You're awful. That is disgusting. That is totally okay. All right, I'll be in touch. Yeah, $1,000, right? Good. Yeah, bye. Hey, Val, what's up? Oh, okay, yeah. 9 a.m. Okay. That's great. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, I'll see you at 9 a.m. That'd be great at Starbucks, and we'll take it from there. Okay, thanks. I really appreciate it. No, good. An hour. That's perfect, Val. Thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't mean to make it sound like... Great. I really appreciate it. Thanks. So, the problem with the training that they were receiving, it was designed for the actors to make them into repertory theater actors. So they could play any role. They could play Shakespeare, they could do musical comedy, they could do tragedy, they could do anything, contemporary. But the problem is that in the course of making them generalized, available for any role, it kind of reduced the authenticity of them. In other words, they're always told about their bad habits, but their bad habits were like their charms. It's what made them specific. What was going to get them onto Broadway or in a movie were these specific quirks of theirs, but those things were being beaten out of them so they could be repertory theater actors. I don't know. It seemed odd. There was another problem that I detected as I observed things. You see, I took my boss up on his offer and I reached out to every single teacher in that school. I asked every single one of them if I could come and I could observe one of their classes. And about half the teachers said yeah. And it was great. And it wasn't just acting classes or playwriting classes. I mean, I did those, but I did a lot of other things. I went to the design classes, and I couldn't believe those students. Every single student was like unbelievably talented. The level of just ability was extraordinary. And in the design classes, it was great because, of course, they had to learn all this technical stuff. That was the thing that was closest to a science. If a set falls down, somebody will die. But they were so eager and so creative. It was great. And then I reached out to the head of the acting program. I asked him if I could come to his class. And this guy was famous. I mean, he had come from New York recently, from a school in New York. And he was like the guru of acting. And he said, yeah, why not? Come on. He said, come to my Saturday morning class. It's sort of a summation of all the work we've been doing that week. So I went in, I waved to him, and he smiled. And they had a scene. They started out with a scene from Anna Christie by Eugene O'Neill. And it was this guy and this woman. And the woman she was great. I mean, she was, really, really focused, really intense, really committed physically. But the guy was amazing. He was like, he was like tall and charismatic. He had this beautiful voice. He was like this incredible godlike presence on stage, and he was so up against her and just so confrontational, but not in an overacting way. It was just like it was really compelling. I was like watching this almost like with my mouth hanging open. I was so impressed. And he suddenly stopped, the actor stopped, and he turned to the acting teacher. He said, how's it going? And the acting teacher was disappointed. And he started talking about honesty and truth and understanding the character. And he went off onto this whole big thing about sort of this Valhalla of truth and connection and honesty, this misty, cloudy thing, this fog in the air. And I was like, what is he talking about? This actor's like one of the best actors I've ever seen. At 26 or 7, he's like so charismatic. But the acting teacher was like, no, you're not there. You have to understand this and understand this. And as he did this, he wove this sort of like unattainable heaven in the sky. And I was like, what? I couldn't even figure out from what he was saying what it was. I certainly couldn't figure out where it was. But here at the center of this scene was this incredibly charismatic actor giving this beautiful performance. It was so moving. And he was being sort of sent into the stars. He was being sent to the moon. And I was like, oh my God. He doesn't even know what the teacher's talking about. Who could? He doesn't even know how to get there. And I thought, oh my God, this core of talent is going to be eroded trying to get to this metaphysical heaven, this weird cloud-like palace of pure art. And I thought, oh, this is like a spaceship, except the spaceship doesn't know where it's going. It can't even see what it wants to achieve, and it's not going to get there. And the astronaut's going to die, and this actor has this wonderful thing, and that might be destroyed. That's what I saw. Trying to achieve something unattainable might erode what this guy already had. Okay. I need a budget. So, okay. So if I do it, and I will, I'll get $1,000. Chris will give me $1,000. So I've got $1,000 to spend. Now the money is not the prize. The prize is winning, meeting the challenge, the actor challenge. Okay, so what have I got? Okay, I've got $100 for drinks, and then a really nice meal, $300, and like a fun day in the city, in Manhattan, $400. Okay, and then miscellaneous, 100. Okay, what's that? 900. 900 bucks with $100 profit. That's perfect. Hey, Chris, what's up? No, not yet. Look, you gotta give me some time. This is gonna take some time. Yeah. No, just be patient. Yeah, what else are you working on? Yeah, well, you have to redeem yourself from Edmund, Oh, Fagin? Oh, okay, that'll be good. No, that's perfect for you. Ham. Fagin's a ham. Yeah, you'll be great. You don't even have to sing, and I know you can't sing because you're a terrible singer, but Fagin just shouts. That's all he does. Yeah, no, I'm working on it. I've got a budget. I've got a budget all worked out. You're going to see. Yeah, smart ass. $1,000, Chris. All right, I'll talk to you later. So what's this MFA education going to cost you if you go to one of these places? How much is it going to cost you? Okay, well, the two best places are Yale and Juilliard. So to get an MFA in acting from Yale is $30,000 tuition a year. From Juilliard, $60,000 a year. That's just tuition. From Columbia, which is kind of the third place, $70,000. Yeah. And then you have to pay for stuff. I mean, that doesn't cover, that's not housing, that's not food. And so you're going to Juilliard or Columbia, you have to pay for housing in New York City. Even if you're going to New Haven, they know the students. They assume all the students are rich. So the housing is expensive. It's going to cost you a lot. So to get an MFA in acting from one of these really good institutions, you're going to end up $250,000, maybe $300,000 in debt. Yeah. Guess what? You're not allowed to work. You can't act while you're in the program. So your best ability is acting. You're not allowed to do it. You could do voice work. You could do video games. I caught an actor sneaking into New York to audition for a video game. And he was like, please don't tell anybody. I said, come on. The students are desperate, but they're not allowed to do the thing that they can do best, which is act. They can work other jobs, but they don't have any time. They keep them so busy. So that's what you could end up paying. You could go into debt for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, is it worth it? Maybe. Maybe. So, Harvard, which is always in competition with Yale, they set up their own acting program. The American Repertory Theater at Harvard set up its own MFA program, right? They even got themselves linked up with the Moscow Art Theater, where Stanislavski comes from. And this was swank. And guess what? In 2018, they shut down because the actors they trained were not getting work. They weren't getting work. They were just getting debt. They interviewed an actress in the New York Times. She graduated from ART, from Harvard, with an MFA, and she had not gotten any work for 10 years. She was working at Starbucks, and she had $150,000 of debt. The National Acting School, it shut down in 2012. Their actors weren't getting any work. Now, okay, there are alternatives. You can go to Brown University. They will pay for everything, everything. You can get an MFA in acting from Brown, and they'll pay for everything. But here's the thing. You've got an MFA from Brown, Ivy League, sounds impressive, but that and $5 will get you a cup of coffee at Ritual or Tully. Yeah. It's worthless. It is worthless. So, is an MFA from Yale a guarantee of success? Well, two names you hear a lot of when you're there, and that is Kevin Kline and Meryl Streep. Yeah. Now, if you haven't seen Kevin Kline on stage, he is amazing. He is like on fire. He does musicals. He does tragedies. He does comedies. He does new plays. He is like hysterically funny. The energy coming off of him. He sings. He like cleans up on stage. And Meryl Streep, who better? I mean, she plays Polish people, Latvians, Lithuanians, Australians, Austrians, any kind of Ians. She does it. I mean, she nails it. But okay, those two graduated from Yale a long time ago. So how about some recent grads? Okay, I went and saw a musical on Broadway called The Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. And guess what? It starred two Yale graduates, okay? One of them was an actor who I'd seen on their stages when I was there. And there he was on Broadway, on stage, right? So two Yale actors were the stars. They both got nominated for Best Actor in a Musical. And they were extremely professional. I mean, that repertory theater acting was like right there. It was like they sang, they danced, they did comedy. It was like two incredibly professional performances. Did I enjoy them? Not so much. Not so much. I didn't know. There was no spice. It seemed like I was getting a machine from the two of them. It seemed very trained. It was sort of ununique. So who have I liked on Broadway? Okay, there's this actor on Broadway now who I love, Patrick Page. He is great. He does tragedy, comedy, he does musicals. I've seen him perform in a dress. He is like anything. He's got this great voice. He's wonderful on stage. Did he go to graduate school? Did he get an MFA? No. He got a BA and then he went on stage. Another person, oh God, John Cullum. I love John Cullum. John Cullum, tragedy, comedy, everything. He sings. His voice is like operatic. His albums, his musical comedies are like, the singing could not be better. And on stage, he is on fire. He's like a nuke power plant on stage. He just gives to the audience. He is a treat. Did he go to graduate school? Did he get an MFA? No. He went to the University of Tennessee. He got a BA. He graduated. He went on stage. Frank Langella is a wonder on stage. Incredible. He can play classics. He can be so silly. I saw him, 55-year-old man, do this on stage. This. I mean, it was like, he like gagged himself. It was so immature, but wonderful. He's great. Does he have an MFA? No. He has a BA, graduated, went on stage. So what about that charismatic actor I love so much on that Saturday morning class? Well, he doesn't do repertory. He's not working steadily at a repertory company. He's not on Broadway. He's not in movies. He's not on television. He doesn't act that much. He hasn't gotten that much work. And he finished Yale. He got an MFA from Yale. Or how about another way of looking at it? Why don't we come at it from another direction? An actor who went to my high school long before me was Robin Williams. And by the time I went through the high school drama department, my drama teacher would talk about him all the time. Loved Robin Williams. Loved him. But here's the thing about Robin Williams. He went on to College of Marin, which was the local college, the community college in my neighborhood. And he did like Fagin in Oliver. He was like great. He cleaned up. And then he got a 4-year scholarship to Juilliard. He didn't have to pay for Juilliard because he got a scholarship. He was that talented. He went there. He did not finish. He dropped out. Why? Because the famous theater director, John Houseman, said, "You are wasting your time. There's nothing they can teach you here. They are too conservative. If they do anything to you, it's going to be to take away. They might destroy you. You have got to leave." And he left. He left halfway through the program. He never got his degree. John Houseman said, "Go on stage, do stand-up." And that's exactly what Robin Williams did. He went on stage, he did stand-up. And next thing you know, he was on TV as Mork in Mindy. And the rest is history. And he never finished Juilliard. Look, her lips. Look there. Look there. Yeah, you liked it? That's great. Yay, yay. Woo. No, that was great. That was great for me. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, what have you got? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you. The age is feeling better. I'm kind of grooving on the age now. Right. Oh, yeah, the volume. Yeah, I was too quiet on the floor there. I know, I was just, I really struggle with this Cordelia. Like, I don't have this experience, screwing somebody over bad. So this guilt that he feels. So I get too small. But no, I can project at the end. Okay, great. I'm ready. I'm excited for the audience tomorrow. I really am. Yeah, thank you. Yay, that was a great dress. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, thanks. Safe trip home. Yeah. Hey, Val, you all set? Okay, let me get my hat done. Hey. No, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, it's feeling good. It's good. I think I'm ready for the audience. I think the audience is really going to help me tomorrow. I think they're going to light me up. Just knowing they're there. I even began to feel it tonight. Yeah. That final scene's tough. Feeling bad about Cordelia, that's tough. But, yeah. The rest of it felt really good. Yeah, it's feeling good. I'm excited. Opening night! We made it, yeah. Hey, you want to get a drink? Yeah, let's get a drink. Yeah, great. Yeah, okay. What do you want? Okay, yeah, okay. Hey, thanks. Hey, cheers. Here's the thing, though. This is going to be the toughest thing about me tomorrow night on opening night. This is going to be the toughest thing. It's going to be really hard for me to start. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to come backstage at 8 o'clock and get behind me. And at 8 o'clock, I want you to push me on stage. Just physically push me out there. Yeah. No, once I get started, I'll be fine. I'll be good. No, I'm joking. Please don't. No, stay in the booth. Do what you need to. Do the lights. Yeah, come on. No, come on. This is on me. No. Come on. This is my treat. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thanks. We made it. Woo! Woo! That was great. You guys were great. You were good. Oh my God. Cordelia, you were wonderful. Oh my God, you were great. No, you were light as a feather. I felt like I could juggle you at the end. I just like I could throw you up in the air. Goneril, oh, great. My daughter, my tough daughter. Regan, cool. Oh, hey, Chris, good show. Thank you. Yeah, I had fun tonight. I did. Oh, you were great. You were wonderful. I was backstage watching your scenes, and I thought I was going to be asleep. I thought, oh, I can get a nap in, but you were great. Hey, what happened in the third act? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. When you mumbled that whole speech, like the whole speech was mumbled. You forgot your line. Oh, come on, girl. You forgot your line. You totally forgot your lines. And you just pretended that you couldn't articulate because you didn't want the audience to know that you didn't know your next line. I was totally, come on, get out of here. Good work. Hey, Val, good work. Thank you. Thanks. Hey, let me get my stuff. Walk you home? Okay, cool. Good work tonight. Yeah, the stage management was smooth. You guys didn't make one mistake. That was slick. Damn, girl. Oh, yeah. Well, I just, once I got started, I just enjoyed myself. Yeah, I just had fun. That's what I did. Ah, we did it. Ah, look at you. Hey, listen. I want to thank you for all those Starbucks days and all that hot chocolate and coffee. And can I take you to dinner? No, just to thank you. I feel like I owe you, and I'd like to take you out. It'd be fun. I mean, we've got 2 days off now, right? No, it'll be great. Listen, my treat, someplace really nice. Okay? Okay, great. So tomorrow, Tuesday at 8. Okay? I'll come by and get you. Great. I'm excited. I'm totally excited. I'll make a reservation. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wear the best tie in New Haven. I've got the best tie in New Haven. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Good work. You were great. Thanks. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances? Love turned out so right. For strangers in the night. Doobie 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 doo. Da 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 na 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 na. Na 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 na. Said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Hey. Wow. Wow. You look incredible. Come on. Look at this place. This is great. Oh, I feel like this is someplace my parents would come. I feel like such an adult. You look amazing tonight. No, you really do. It's, you know, you are much too beautiful to be a stage manager. No, you should be on stage. I've always thought that. What? Oh, sorry. No, you're great. Oh, no, let me pay for this. No, come on. No, come on. No, I said it was my treat. No, come on. Please. Val, come on. I'm supposed to be thanking you. Well, because all you've done for me, all those line drills, and we're buds, This is my treat. Please. Okay. All right, yeah, I guess split it. Just split it. Yeah. Now I have to take you out again, so that we get full value. Thank you. Now let's see. Okay, thanks. Here, sign that. Yeah, and don't give him a bigger tip than I did, because I don't want him to think I'm cheap. Hey, have you got everything? Yeah, that's what my mommy used to say whenever we left the restaurant. Have you got everything? Has everybody got everything? Check the booth. Check everything. Yeah. Oh, here. There you go. Good. Thank you. That was great. Thanks a lot. Well, here we are. I had a great time. That was great. It was fun. Thank you. Good night. Bow! 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 It's me. I'm still out here on the sidewalk. I just wanted to tell you, I think you're splendiferwondrous. But hark! What light through yonder window breaks? Hey, let's go out and do something fun tomorrow. Yeah, let's go to Manhattan. Yeah, just you and me. Let's go to Manhattan. Oh, come on, we got the day off. The show doesn't start up again until Thursday. Oh, come on, no, it'll be great. We'll go see a show. I'll get you tickets for a play, and we can watch somebody else work. Right? It'll be great. We'll just sit there and watch somebody else work, and we can dance. We can have a nice meal. I can get that half back that you paid for. Oh, come on. Oh, well, just tell her you're sick. Tell her you're projectile vomiting. Tell her you're, I don't know. Tell her you're incontinent. I don't know. Just come on, get out of it. I'd love to hang with you tomorrow. I think it'd be great. Okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. Great. Okay. So listen, I'll come by at 11. We'll take the train at 11:20, right? And we'll spend the day in Manhattan. I'll set it all up. Great. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Good night, pal. Hey! Wow, you look great again. Another outfit. You are the best dressed stage manager on the planet. You know that? Hey, come on, let's go. We gotta move. It leaves in 20 minutes. Well, I got us tickets. I got us tickets to a show. You want to guess which one? Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's at the Public. Okay, I'll give you another clue. It stars Kevin Kline. Yeah, and old Eli, a Yale like us. You can't guess? Yeah, King Lear. It's King Lear. Yeah, it'll be great. This will be great. We can sit there and laugh. We can we can smirk at everything they do, all their dumb choices, right? We'll just sit there and laugh at everything dumb they do. Unless it's good, and then I'm going to steal it. If he does stuff that I like, I'm just going to steal it with impunity, right? No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I called him up and I said, hey, Kevin, I'm at, the Yale School of Drama, and, I'm going to come see the show and I'm going to steal some shit. Is that okay? He said, yeah, you can have all the shit you want. Take what you want. Take what you want. He's cool. Yeah. Hey, come on, let's hurry. Yeah, come on. I'm going to beat you. It was great. No, it was great. It was terrific. No, I loved it. No, it was good. Well, I had a big problem with him. I did. He's too old. He's too old to play the role. Yeah, you have to have a lot of energy to play Lear. That's what I figured out. And I think 27 is the perfect age. I do, because it's just it's like a hefty role. It's like being a linebacker or a tackle, or it's just it's really intense. Yeah, no. He was good. He was good. I found 6 bits of business I'm going to steal and put in on Thursday. Oh, look at this! Wow. Okay, this is great. Look, this is great. We can go dancing. No, this is perfect. This is like a club for NYU students. They'll all be like children. We'll be totally like the old people there. Okay, come on, let's go in. Oh, here we are. You know, I think I've always had a little thing for you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, listen, I didn't, no, look, I haven't had a girlfriend since I was 5. I've had one girlfriend in my life, Jenny Jedigan, and, we were both 5 years old, yeah. But we did everything. We did everything, absolutely everything. I mean, we were so naughty. If my mother caught us, she would have been like, it would have been the doghouse for me. But, from 6 on, I've been gay. I've been just totally gay. And I don't know, I just really like you. I don't know. You got in under the radar somehow. The gaydar. I just, I wish we could be closer. Can I kiss you? I'd love to. I mean, or you could come to my place. Okay. Sure. Hey, this place is cute. Nice. Very nice. Oh, look. Oh, wow. My God. You've got Avenue Q. That's my favorite musical. That's great. Look at that. Right here. I love this show. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Um, Look, I need to, I got to tell you something. I, um, I really like you. I do. I like you a lot, and I'm attracted to you. I am. I just, this was a bet. This was a bet. It was like, can the gay guy and the straight woman, so it was a bet. And it's so weird because this was all acting. I was acting, but I was acting to win the bet. And I'm like super attracted to you now. And I want to, I mean, if we're going to, and I want to, I think you should know. I just need to tell you, and oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. Well, I guess I should go. Look, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I mentioned that actor in Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder on Broadway, and I said I'd seen him perform at Yale, the School of Drama, a few times. And he was great. He was very reliable at the YSD. I mean, everything he did was incredibly focused and good. And that's the great thing about that program is they get to act a lot. There's like professional productions and student productions and new plays and musicals and it's great. They get a lot of experience, and that's a wonderful thing about that program. I really admire them for that. They just put people on stage over and over again with really good directors. But it's almost a cliche at Yale that the best stuff on campus is in the Yale Cabaret. Now that's the graduate student-run theater. It's underground. It's called the Cabaret, and it performs at midnight. So it always starts up when all the other shows have finished. So the actors are all in other shows. They're done at 11 with rehearsals, performances, whatever, and they go and they put on these great shows at the Yale Cabaret, which is underground. It's like a Rathskeller, and the shows are phenomenal. They're full of so much energy, and that's where you see the raw talent. You just see that pure talent of those wonderful performers. There's no structure. There's no rules of art. And I saw that actor who was in Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. And I thought, he was good. He was good. Good repertory actor. But I would see him at the Cabaret, and he was completely charming. He had that charisma, that presence, that uniqueness that made him like a Van Gogh. And that's what I saw, right? And, the audience loved those shows. The Cabaret shows, they loved them. And it was all about fun. They were just fun. There was no structure. There were no clouds in the sky that people were trying to reach. There were no rules. It was just fun theater. And I'm always saying to the students, my acting students, I'm always saying a play. Where does the name play come from? When we talk about a play, what does that mean? And they're like, And I said, well, I have a theory. The theory is that it is play. That's what it is. It's playing. It's playing around. The audience comes to watch children play. Adults, but they're children. And so it's a play. And the audience sits there and watches like the proud parents of these kids. And that's what I saw. That's what I saw in the Cabaret. That was the moment. This little nugget of inspiration down in a basement in the middle of the night. Look. Her lips. Look there. Look there. Hey, good show. Yeah, good show tonight. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was really good. Yeah, good job. Yeah. Val, walk you home? Oh, hi. I didn't know you were coming tonight. Yeah, what'd you think? Yeah, that final scene with Cordelia. Yeah, it feels better. I don't know. I did a substitution. I just substituted a time in my life where I really fucked somebody over and how it made me feel. That's what I thought of when I was looking at Cordelia tonight. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. So it's interesting, in preparing this piece, I read one of the great essays, The Archives of Eden by George Steiner, in which he talks about how the United States, because we've got such a strong democracy, collects art. Our museums are better than any museums in the world. Our universities are bigger and more numerous, and they're wonderful. We collect things. We have more symphonies, more opera companies, more theater companies. But he says there's a problem in the United States, and that's that the United States isn't oppressed. That great art comes from oppression. The Impressionists lived through a very Very difficult period in French history. Awful revolutions, invasions. The Russians have always suffered under czars and under Stalinism, communism, Putin. And it has created these wonderful pieces of art. Dostoevsky, Solzhenitsyn, Turgenev, all these wonderful creations, the Impressionist artists, Monet, Manet, Degas, Van Gogh. And that this is what really creates great art, oppression. And we don't know that in the United States. What we know is democracy. So we're just imitators. And that when we set out to create things as artists, we're frustrated because we don't have the need of the artist to create. We just have the desire. But there's no need there because we're not oppressed. We're not told that we can't do anything. So we do everything and we feel frustrated. Yeah. So an actor indulges in acting mind games to satisfy himself. Actors strive for things they can't achieve. They simplify acting down to rules. And Steiner says this isn't art. It's something else. But he says, well, it's good that we're not oppressed in this country. That's a good thing. If the price of great art is oppression, then he said he'll take democracy. But I think if we look at this week, we begin to see that maybe sometime soon there will be great art in the United States. Maybe we're moving towards the time where there is no freedom, where we don't have elections that work. We just have people who are in power forever, like in Russia or China. And then maybe we'll be able to create great art. That'll be the payback from that horrible thing. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm John Fisher, and this has been Seduction, your terrific audience. We've been presenting shows, Thursday night solo performances that I do, free, and we have a reading series Tuesdays of every month. We have a new one coming up this Tuesday, and so check that out this Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Check that out. It's free, and it's right here, therhino.org, therhino.org. We also have a ticketed production that you can buy tickets for on our website called The Review. It's a wonderful play about the modern art world, nice tie-in. And that begins in just 2 weeks. So please check that out. We'd love to have you come attend that. We have a bunch of deals available. If you're a Gold Star member, you can buy tickets on Gold Star. So check out that opportunity. If you'd like to support any of these programs, we'd certainly appreciate your support. And you can make a donation to our theater, which will support all of these programs. You can send a check to me, John Fisher, at my COVID-19 office. That's Theater Rhinoceros, 91 Central Avenue, number 102, San Francisco, California, 94117. Or you can go on our website, therhino.org, and make a donation there and PayPal online. But more than anything, thank you for being such a wonderfully supportive audience. COVID-19 has actually been kind of a satisfying time for the Rhino, because even though we've suffered our own financial hardships and sort of organizational hardships, having to do things on Zoom, we've done a lot of great work. We've loved performing, and we've felt a lot of love coming back to us through that little green dot. Thank you for being with us. Good night. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, I'm not done. It's Joe Towie's birthday, the guy I work with, the guy who keeps Rhino going. Yay, Joe! Happy birthday, Joe. And many happy returns. Good night.